look like my background picture on my travel channel, which is kind of dormant, but it does exist. I hope it's the sun coming up, not Hey little girl. Hey, what are you up to? You managed to run the life out of both me and my son today, yeah. You were so energetic. I might be blind, but it should not be an approximately, it should be where it is. And this is what a portal actually looks like. They look pretty alike. There's a little bit of differences, but you're telling me now. So, oh, it says charge it. Oh dear. Question is, if I have enough to charge it? Yeah, that was not the best. The higher level resource you take, the less you need, so I had enough to charge it, okay. That's the thing, you have to this is the address of this planet. So what do I actually need? Contact Apollo, okay. Another blizzard. Oh dear. That's a nice planet, this one. What is the roller thingy? Hey DJ. It's been a while. You've been busy again, I guess. Oh dear, I need to search for it in this weather out there. I can't see squat either. Okay, I will have to sit that out until it's a little bit better weather. Yeah. Wow. I could imagine there is a lot of things going on. Yeah, I live in a part of the world where sport goes on yearly around, so don't have any breaks here. Only in the summer, but I think that's fair enough. Yeah. Oh, I know that's big over there. 430 that way. Okay. And I filled that up. I am taking a stroll in the lovely weather. Okay, that's not entirely good. Meat-eating animals can be a problem. So let's just get this over and done with as quick as possible. You gotta bloody stop that. I hope that's the one I'm looking for. There's no shelters. It's really great. And that's on my ship, so yeah, that is brilliant. Okay. Let's waste the fuel, but never mind. Better waste fuel than die. Bloody weather on this planet. Yeah. Not the biggest I have seen, but yeah, they are big. It's not the big ones you should be nervous about. It's well, those which look like, well, there's different types. That all of them is equally bad, but you learn over time which types is to avoid. The last 3 days has been lovely spring weather here, so we have really enjoyed being out walking with the dogs, if nothing else. It is actually very nice when weather behaves. And then I'm sitting here in a blizzard. And weird thing is, the weather in the game, I sometimes feel it. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I hope it's Celsius. That sounds nice. If it's Fahrenheit, it's quite cold, I believe. Yeah, well, it would make a big difference, wouldn't it? That's nice. It was, I think it was 18 today when we were out, and that sunny, and the wind was a little bit chilly, but there's so much forest. And yeah, no, I thought so. I visited Florida a couple of times while I was working. The headquarters of the company I worked for was in Fort Lauderdale. And they always talked about, oh, it's below 100. And my mind always went, 100 degrees is boiling. But Well, I got to see something on my bucket list when I went there, because I always wanted to see the Everglades, and I managed to do that. I was very happy get that chance, and it didn't disappoint me. The only thing is I didn't see any of the big cats, but I saw a lot of other interesting animals. I even saw a rattlesnake, a live rattlesnake. So that's. Oh, I saw many gators. And a couple of saltwater crocodiles as well. Even though I was told they were more rare to actually see. Yeah, we we were together with well, it was all colleagues to me, and the guy who took us there. Uh, we had a couple, German couple with us, and he was bloody trying to take selfies with a alligator, and we were all saying, no, don't do that, don't do that. Ah, well, no one died or got hurt, so that was good. Uh, I could imagine that, but there's also some lizards which are quite. I can't remember what they're called, but they would take cats and dogs as well, I was told. Ugh, why does this go down so quick? Observatory. Oh dear. Oh no, not another one. Enough. Uh, I saw one of my former colleagues during one of the hurricanes, I think it was, or a very powerful storm at least. Um, they were told to stay home and work from home. And while he was doing that, it was all well and fine. And suddenly he heard something out in his garden, and he looked out, and there was a gator trying to get through the fence. And he videoed it. Yeah, I would like to have the observatory marked, thank you. Land to start search. I'm a little bit tired of running around on this ice block. Oh, would that be it? Am I that lucky this time? Well, I could imagine. I'm thinking how our dogs would react if something crawled around like a gator in the garden. Oh, they would make a racket. Oh. Our oldest dog, she doesn't like hedgehogs in the garden, and this is unfortunately the time where they start coming out, and she has started. So I will warn that there might be noise on stream sometimes. Oh. The worst part is the youngest has started. When the oldest start barking, then she starts to chip in. And they can wake up the whole house. Which is of course good, because if it was someone trying to break in, then I do want the dogs to make noise. Not that we are in any bad area or anything, but shit does happen sometimes. Now it's mostly wildlife we get into the garden, the odd fox and well, the fox stays away because of the dogs barking, so and then all the neighbors' cats, they are not welcome either. According to the dogs, at least. And I will say, I have not taught my dogs not to like cats. We have 2 cats ourselves, and they are actually not bad in any way against cats. It's just telling us that they are in the garden. Yeah. I will have to deal with these pirates, because I can't walk around if they are shooting at me. They can kill you when you're walking around and they attack, so just saying, that is not the greatest of ideas to let them shoot when you are on foot. So, is it here? That's the question. Yes, it is. Good. So, a little bit of luck on this. Yeah, she goes mental over them. Yeah, but the thing is, she will go out and she will start barking at them. She doesn't hurt them or anything, uh, but she'll just bark at them, and I actually feel bad because they can be quite frail apparently, and I don't want her to scare them. No, there's quite a number. Some of them get quite big actually, so that's quite interesting. But the only thing with them, and that's what I don't like for the dogs and cats to get close to them, they are so infested with fleas. And of course, we treat all the animals for ticks and fleas because that's not something we want in the house. So, do I actually have so I can get in there? Yeah. And let's nick what they have in the back room. I sometimes think the moral of the game is a little bit, how can you say it? Dubious. Let's go and steal what they have in the back room. I would say they don't look like Sonic, and they're not blue. They're very grayish. It's an odd animal. No, no, they're quite harmless actually. Um, the only thing is that they're very easily scared, and when they get scared, they roll up in a ball with spikes. They're not even you know those brooms you use outside, which is very rough. Yeah, well, yeah, but they are harmless. They would not do anything. They are not attacking. They are so easily scared. So yeah. And the only thing is that the dog will just make noise, and they will roll up, and she will just continue making noise. No, the only animal which can do harm is badgers. They can be aggressive, and they do live in the forests around here. But again, they are scared of the dogs. Luckily. And we never move around in the forest without the dogs, so. But I guess I'm actually ignoring this. I could get some gold, but I don't want to fight the pirates right now. Because when you take the gold, the pirates will come blasting. So from a very cold world to a toxic one, and I don't have any toxic. So we are looking for a crashed ship, and that should not be hard to see without going out looking for it. But I've seen sometimes in videos that the possums get into people's houses, isn't that correct? Okay, I need encryption keys. They are hidden in the cargo pod, so I can see I have a little bit of a problem, but I need to sort that out. What can I put over? Oh, that one can go on the ship. This is for selling. We can actually put that to fine. I am playing Permadeath, a challenge where I was not allowed to use the starter ship, and it is the one where you have to get license to fly the ships by repairing crashed ships. And well, there is a lot of small things, but that's the main things. And the challenge is to get one of each ship and get license to fly them. So they have to be repaired. The living ship is not in this equation. And so in order to actually do finish the challenge, I have to have a license for each ship, and I have to go to a purple world. I think that's where is it there? So, you know, it's not difficult enough to play on Permadeath, You have to put in something which makes it even worse. This is another nice world. And then the rules is that I have to stick with the systems that the start system was on. So I'm only allowed to go to Viking systems. That's why I'm a Viking. I do that to remind me what it is I have to do. And I'm only allowed to have one stack of resources. That's not too bad, but that's more an annoyance than anything else. Especially as you sometimes need more than you actually have, but then you have to be creative and smart. But I did the ongoing expedition, and it took me a little bit longer than normal, but I felt it was a little bit more challenging. It was very different this time. I would say that might not have been more challenging, but it was a little bit different than we have done before. Where do you want me to land, and where is what I'm looking for? Is it on the other side of this mountain? It's possibly. I see nothing. hope. It was this one. I have landed at the wrong one sometimes, and that's not overly smart. Let's just get this done with. Why do I have a feeling I've been here before? To be honest, I don't know if I have. Well, I would say that's unfortunately sometimes a problem when you have played a lot on a game, is you sometimes feel that it looks like somewhere else you have been. The good thing is, that the further I get with this, the closer I get to. Actually, you only have to look for ships, so this is unfortunately one thing where I have to deviate a little bit from the rules, because I will have to visit two systems I'm not really allowed to, but as it's part of the mission, then normally when we play these challenges, the missions is omitted, but without the missions you will never get to the purples, so I know that's a spoiler I just gave, but yeah. Maybe I shouldn't give spoilers, but I normally don't. I will say that I firmly believe that everyone should experience the game for themselves with their own experience. But that's it. Thank you very much. I do find it important that everyone experience things their own way, because it is I find it a little bit of shame us streamers sitting revealing every secret in the game, and I would not like to go to that part myself. Have I actually been on the space station? I must have. Yeah. Okay. So I do like to have the kind of surprise of the game when I'm playing it, no matter what type of game it is. Of course, if I'm sitting playing a game and it reveals the game, yeah, but you then have the choice: do you want to sit and watch it or not? And that's kind of the thing. Okay, question is if I'm actually good enough to do this yet, but let's see. What's the worst that can happen? Well, apart from me dying a horrible death, and then you can say I have failed the challenge. Okay, this one is not actually the hardest. Depending on the environment. Yeah, it wants me to... Could you not shift to something else? I'm doing something here. Please? That's the toxic planet again, so... It's not the greatest of places, but actually the blizzard planet was worse. And actually maybe I should try to get some shielding. Now I have gotten some space, some slots in my exosuit, so... So we're looking for monoliths. Sometimes we can see them, sometimes we can't. I'm not giving up yet. Oh, okay, someone wanna rob us as well. I have a feeling it might be down in that... They want my fish. How many? Two. You're sending 2 ships to kill me. Jesus. That's actually a little bit insulting, isn't it? So we were looking for a monolith. It has to be the right one. And I cannot see any, so maybe I should just land and take a walk about. Well, going to put a thing or two aside, so I at least have some space in my exosuit. Okay, let's before we leave. I think it was that way, yeah. This vegetation is rather annoying, by the way. It's actually not a monolith. It's an ancient ruin. I do pick up the words as well from the knowledge stones because what the fuck? Was there one more? Why is there so many there? Yeah, let's do something about that. So, where was the ship? Five of 6 animals. Would that be number 6 then? Well, I get some bonus nanites, that's actually a good thing. I think I will call the ship. Waste some fuel, but yeah. That's actually not the worst thing you can do in that connection. Then I should really get some protection from those I don't have. That's actually a little bit of an oversight that I haven't got them. Yeah. So I actually have a lot of these. And they can go all the way to become nanites. I will go and check. Oh. Damn. I have to remember this, otherwise I will forget it. So I said this before, and that is one of the important thing to do. That is actually to make sure you get yourself earning nanites as early as you can. So you can actually kind of protect yourself, and then that's what is so important that you do. Yeah. So. It's not going to sit in the supercharge forever. That is pretty much for sure. But I actually have to sell. That one as well. So now at least I'm a little bit protected when I'm around these kind of planets. It's probably not the greatest at this point. It's better to have everything. So. So I just have to go and sell that surplus. That's the rule. So I'm only allowed one stack, and that's how it is. it's not something I want to double up, so that's so I could just go to a co-work system. I'm actually not allowed to go to co-works and gig systems, but as this is part of the mission, I'm allowed, but I'm not allowed anything else but what I need to do for the mission, nothing else. No trade, no other things on the space stations. But I have to, I want to go and talk to Nada as well, because I was told to do that, so. And it's, yeah. It's progressing through the mission. I mean, the quicker I can get through them and get them done, the better it actually is. And when that's done, then I can actually start the proper part of the challenge. So. That's the next one. What do I actually have of? I am going to leave that for now, but I will go down and see if I can get some nanites here and see what he actually has. That changed? No. I wasn't sure. Someone said that it changed from time to time, and it might be true. I feel that it has sometimes changed, but not done today. So.